Matot-Masei, Shlishi. Mikra Rav starts off a lot of sheep and cattle. They had a tremendous amount of cattle. They're right now me'ever leyarden, right outside Eretz Yisrael, and they see that the land is full of beautiful pasture, and they have a lot of cattle and sheep. I was looking around the Mefarshim why Ruvain and Gad specifically had more sheep than everyone else. The only thing I found was a shach, very interesting. He says that Ruvain ben Leah, he found Dudan, flowers that helped induce pregnancy. So his descendants, Shevet Ruvain, also had these flowers, and they gave them and they spread them amongst their sheep. So their sheep would procreate at a much faster rate. As for Gad, it says all the other Shvatim in the Midbar, everyone had mun. But occasionally you wanted a steak, so you shechted your animals. Gad only ate mun. They were makbid. That's why it's a remez in Parshas Mashalach, Hamon kizera Gad. It says even though over there it's not referring to Shevet Gad, it means they were like, it was round, like there's a certain type of seed. But it's a remez that the zera of Gad only ate mun. So that's why they had more cattle. So anyway, because that's the Pashup Pshat. Because they had more cattle, they wanted to stay in this land. Everyone doing Shnayim Mikra, you get a shout out in this week's Parsha. The Gemara says the person should always do Shnayim Mikra. Afilu HaTorah v'divayin. That's one of the cities that they wanted. HaTorah v'divayin. The Mefarshim say, why does it say Afilu HaTorah v'divayin? Because there's no targum. The targum of HaTorah v'divayin is HaTorah v'divayin. It's the name of the city. It says even then you should do it. So anyway, you get a shout out from Hashem. So Moshe was afraid that he remembered 40 years earlier what happened by the Meraglim. The Meraglim they caused the big Chalisha Sadas that didn't want to go into Eretz Yisrael. And Ruvain and Gad, they were the two strongest, the other two strongest Shvatim. And now they plan on not going to war with the rest of the Klal Yisrael, so Moshe got very upset. He was faulted for getting upset, and the Sfarim say that Ruvain and Gad, besides having a lot of cattle, there was a certain L'Shem Shemayim in it also. They actually put it into the words, Mikra Rav, we translate to mean they had a lot of sheep. But the Sfarim say, Mikra Rav is like in the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, it says, Asei lecha Rav, uknei lecha chaver. That they had such a kinyan in their Rav, Rabbeinu Moshe, and they knew he wasn't going to go into Eretz Yisrael with them, and he was going to be buried in the Evel Yad, and they wanted to be close to him. And that's why they wanted to stay there. So anyway, it says that Moshe had a descendant who ended up being Ovid, the Pesel Micha, because he called him a Tarbas Anashim Chatan. But anyway, so when they said they wanted to stay there, so Moshe Rabbeinu said, everyone's going to go to war while you stay here. So I saw a story that Naftali Rabshitz was collecting money for tzedakah. So there was a rich kofer in the town, so he figured he'll try his luck. So this kofer had a lot of wild dogs that were running around his property. So when Naftali Rabshitz went there, they attacked him. So he was hitting them with sticks. So finally, when they ran away, the kofer was watching amused from his window. He called Rabbi Naftali, Rasha lama sakereyecha. He was calling him a chas v'shalom dog. So Rabbi Naftali said back to him, I chased them away because my life was on the line. But you, this pasuk, your brothers go to war and you just stay there by the window, and that will take us till Revi.